Hey guys, Mike here. Well, I thought I would do a video on some of the mechanical equipment on this brand new building I'm opening. And I mean, it's pretty much open, but I came in for the, basically the punch list and stuff. So, it's brand new, it's 4 years old, 25 apartments. As I said in another video, which I'll do before this. So let's start off here. These are in new buildings now in New York City. I don't know if other parts of the country, I'm sure it is, but these are stairwell pressurization fans. Basically, they just suck in air here and they pressurize the fire staircases, so that way if there was a fire, the smoke doesn't go inside the stairwell. It keeps the smoke outside of the stairwell so that people can exit properly. So one goes to the A stair, one goes to the B stair. These are Greenheck fans. Each one has like 3 inches of static pressure with about 2,500 CFM. They're small actually, but I guess the static pressure is what counts, and these will come on if the fire alarm goes off. There's also a test header for the fire pump up here. Alright, this building has all Mitsubishi City Multi units. Right now they're in heating mode because it is now November 14th and it is cold. So a lot of these guys have switched over to heating. This is them. Each floor, basically one unit does the whole floor. And there's usually a north and a south side. That's usually how it goes. Or, well, I mean north and south for air handlers. But usually one of these condensers will do a whole floor. I think one of these is like 10 tons or 15 tons or something like that. It's like either 10 or 15 tons a piece. But these are them. They work very good. I have no complaints yet. The only problem we have in this building is accessibility for the air handlers is really bad. So in the future, we're gonna have to start tearing out ceilings to access the air handlers better. And these are multi-million-dollar apartments here, so I'm sure people won't be pleased, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. And these guys can feel some of these coils are ice cold. So they're in heating mode. We also have a Cummins natural gas backup generator. I have to paint this yellow. I mean, they painted it already, but it should be painted yellow. I have a separate video on this, which you'll see. This is the fresh air intake and exhaust from the hot water heaters. There's no boiler in this building because everybody has the Mitsubishi units. So we just have 2 gas-fired A.O. Smith hot water heaters, which I'll show in another video. This is a kitchen exhaust fan, which is on a VFD. This is the dryer exhaust fan. Every apartment has there's a washer and dryer in the apartments. This one's running. And this is a toilet exhaust fan. You can see toilet exhaust, dryer exhaust, and then KX over here signifies kitchen exhaust. Where is it? On the other side, I think. Yep, here it is. Kitchen exhaust fan, roof 1. So, I also wanted to talk about real quick, the way the dryer exhaust fan and the kitchen exhaust fan run is new to me, but it makes sense. So, there are static pressure sensors in the ductwork. I think at every floor, or either they might be in the main trunk line going up the main duct riser. I'm not sure. But anyway, depending on how many range hoods open up, that determines the speed of this exhaust fan here. Each range hood has its own fan in it, between I think 250 and 350 CFM. So 250 or 350 CFM on high. Depending on how many of those fans are on and the static pressure rises, this fan will speed up to compensate for it. The same goes for the dryer exhaust fan. Depending on how many dryers turn on determines how fast this fan speeds up. Now this is the upper roof. This building is split into three zones, really. So all this equipment up here, now obviously this is just running full speed, but every bathroom has a, I forgot what they call those type of dampers, but they basically only allow a set amount of CFM to balance off the system. Like a balancing damper or something. But basically all this equipment takes care of everything from the 16th floor down to 10. Everything from, 16 to 11. Everything from 10 to 3 is taken care of by equipment on a lower roof, a setback roof on the 11th floor, which has its own kitchen, 2 dryer exhausts, and 2 toilet exhaust fans, smaller than this. That's on the 11th floor. Then for all the amenity spaces in the basement, we have exhaust fans in the garage, and that takes care of the amenities. So it's really broken up into 3 zones. We also have these units on the 11th floor setback, along with a big 25-ton Aeon unit, which I'll show again in a separate video. But I just wanted to show the mechanical systems on the main rooftop. And that's them. So thank you guys for watching. Mike out, and see you on the next video.